Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media, and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Drop it.
Welcome back to another edition of the Ball Don't Lie podcast. We are in week 17 already. I'm Ted. He's Small. We are moving right along here. Christmas is come and gone. How's your holidays, buddy?
Yeah, it's good. Busy. I hate using the word, but everyone's in the same boat. Did a little traveling, which was cool. Got to see my brother, and which I haven't seen him in a while, so that was nice. And
Good.
Yeah, but yeah, how was yours?
It's good. It was long. We got to go to the in-laws today for a little bit too, and then got another lunch on Monday, and we're done. But there's a lot of football here. Thanks again to Pig for producing in the background. Yeah. We got we're gonna kind of push this a little quicker than usual today, as we got places to get to again today. So
yes,
let's just jump right into it. Recap last week really quick. I went 2-3. You went 3-3. I hit Penn State. You missed Indiana. We went 2-3 in our circas. That has circa plays. Your records are
horrible,
lower than usual. It's a throwaway year, and I'm exactly 500 in the year now. I need a good week to get 2-week push to see if I can get up to that 55% mark. But I'll kick us off.
Okay.
I love the Colts again. I think the Giants last week proved that they are beat up, and I don't know if it looks like he's lost a locker room a little bit. Colts getting 7.5 seems like a lot, but I'm going to take it. So
sure.
7.5 points. Give me the Colts at Giants.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a play in the game, but totally understand where you're going with it. We texted last night about this, but it feels like almost a sucker, but I'm going back to them. They've been nice to me. Carolina, +8 here at Tampa, division rival. Carolina's playing well. We've talked about it, I feel like, for the last 7 weeks. Although it does stink. It's like this line hasn't moved. I don't get it. Tampa by margin doesn't make sense to me. Carolina also just took these guys to overtime. In fact, should have won the game a month ago. I'll take it with Carolina. So, yeah, might be walking into it, but this is a big number.
Yeah, and I went through some of my plays last night too. I second guessed myself on about half of them I sent to you, so I just completely started over today. But the Carolina is definitely making a play for us there. Actually, I'm going to keep them off my card, but they're definitely going to be on our circa plays.
Okay.
Look, like you said, they're playing hard, and it's hard to not have them for that reason alone. So we'll go that way.
Okay.
Carolina for the circa plays. I took the Jets +11 at Buffalo. They're playing hard. Buffalo just seemed a little out of sorts. Maybe they're still winning games though. But they squeaked by the Patriots, who I think you had last week too. So I'm gonna take the Jets getting 11 at Buffalo. That's just too much for a divisional opponent like this. So give me the Jets +11.
Okay, I think that this one's also making our circa.
Also Jets in the circa.
Yep. Just missed for me on this one. So let's see, a game I think we both are going to agree upon. Cardinals +6.5 at the Rams. I think this is the year. This is just a classic spot here, right? Cardinals have really faded the second half, but this is a role I think that it's time to back them in. Getting 6.5, they've been favored in a lot of games, and now all of a sudden roles have reversed. This seems like just too many in this division.
It just seems like too much in the division. Hopefully the Colts have been just disappointing second half, but I think we're we're getting bonus points here. This should be closer to a 3.5, 4 point spread. So yeah, Cardinals are on my card as well, and they'll be another circa play for us.
Okay.
I like Miami -6 at Cleveland, especially if Cleveland's going to roll DTR out there again. He just does not look like an NFL quarterback. While Jameis it's hard to build around him because he's such a turnover machine. The offense had the ability to move the ball at times that they just have not when Watson or DTR has been under center. And when they get one-dimensional like that, it's just, I mean, when I say they can't move the ball, it's 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt. Miami's still alive, especially if Denver loses day. There's a lot to play for there. So give me Miami -6.
Okay. Dallas +7.5. Kenny Pickett starting for the Eagles. This Cowboys team, kind of said it last week, it was scary for me. Like they're weird. They're still playing hard, which I give them credit. And so it just feels like their season isn't quite over with yet. And this division game, Eagles have nothing to prove. I think I'm actually surprised this line hasn't dropped more, to be honest. So.
Yeah, CD out for the year, which was, if you guys remember, I was talking to Pig a little bit too. My second biggest preseason bet was over 104 catches for CD. He's at 101. They just shut him down for the year, so that's a heartbreaking, massive bet that I had preseason that's not going to hit because I shut him down. He is a big deal, but it's just too many points. Dallas is playing hard. They're going to be a just miss for me on my card, but Cowboys also in our circa play, +7.5. That's too much. I'll be betting those.
Yeah.
I like Green Bay. It's Sunday night. I think it's Sunday Night Football. Maybe it's not. It might be an afternoon. It might be only
afternoon. Yeah.
So there's 2 afternoon games tomorrow. This is a coin flip game, and I just think it's Green Bay hasn't been getting these in the division. There, they've been playing. They play tough with the Lions, and they lost a heartbreaker to the Vikings the last time, I think. And like back and forth field, they lost by maybe 1 or 2, if I'm remembering correctly, earlier in the season. So I think Green Bay's playing really good football right now. So is Minnesota. This is a coin flip game. I told myself I was going to stay away from it, but that was a last-minute add-on for me, the Packers +1.5.
Okay. I'm going to go one more here. Falcons +4. That's the Sunday night game at the Commanders. With Penix, I think I had the Falcons last week. I just think, Commanders are safe. There's no need for them to do anything special, and the Falcons are crazy desperate. I don't know. Maybe it is cheap to back the Commanders here too, but I just think we'll get a pretty good all-out effort.
Falcons have everything to play for. They're in driver's seat for the division again. You win out and take care of business, you make the playoffs. They have everything to play for.
Yep.
So Falcons will also be making our circle play. I'll be back, and I'm going to miss my card, but they'll be playing with me. I have one more play here as well. I'm going to Monday Night Football. Sucks to not back Purdy, getting 4.5. The Niners, you take them almost every time, but they're just a beaten down team, man. It's just one of those deals that I think the Lions are trying to find themselves a little bit too, and I just think they're going to score too many points. So I think the Lions are going to win this game by a touchdown. It's just kind of a burn the tape year for the Niners. I think they'll run it back again with 80% of what that roster looks like this year. I think there'll be some changes. I don't think it was a Debo back next year because you get Ayuk back healthy. They like that Purdy loves Jennings and gets time to move on from Debo. I don't think Debo is worth what he was worth a year ago. You're looking at maybe a 3 or a 4, like a 4 and a 6 trading background pick. That's really all he's worth at this point because his contract's not great either. He wants more money. So I don't think you'll see Debo back. Trent Williams might retire. He's beat up. But give me the Lions -4.5. It's on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I don't have any more plays. Not against you here. But yeah, this one, I just don't have a feel for this game.
Yeah, I like the Monday night plays. I like having something on the back end on my bets, and the more I thought about it, Lions are going to win this game by a touchdown. I was convinced myself more this morning as I looked at that game, so I'm actually felt pretty good about it at this point. So, all right, well, why don't we'll run through our plays again here and kind of recap, and then we'll give you our college pick for the week. But before we get to that point, why don't we throw it to Pig, and we'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com. When energy meets precision, anything is possible.
I'm Carter Hawley, the Chief Energy Officer of the Iowa State Cyclones. I'm full of energy on and off the court, but nothing gives me more energy than helping families find their dream home. And that's where Green Beret Realty comes in. They're more than just realtors. They're a team dedicated to getting things right for you and your family, just like we get it right on the court. Sometimes it takes a team to get the call right. And when you're buying a home, you want a team that makes all the right calls. That is Green Beret Realty. And here's the best part. When you buy or sell a home through Dan at Green Beret Realty and mention this ad, he'll make a donation to the We Will Collective, helping student athletes like me thrive on and off the court.
Green Beret Realty, because getting the call right means everything.
Welcome back to the Ball Don't Lie podcast. I am Ted. He is Smule, and I have you for 5 plays, Smule. I got 6 for me. I'll run through our circle plays here. Our circle plays are Cowboys, Falcons, Jets, Panthers, and Cardinals. What did you have Dallas for your line? Looks like it's 9.5 on Circa. I saw it down to 7.
It's down to 7.5 now,
which is crazy. So people must load up in that 9.5 was that was too high for that one.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought Hurts still had a chance to play when they
right.
left.
That probably was it. Yeah.
They'd have to come out the Circa lines pretty early this week to get them before the Christmas games.
Correct. Yep.
So I got you for Dallas 7.5, Falcons +4, Cardinals +6.5, the Jets +11, and Carolina +8. For myself, I have the Colts -7.5, the Jets +11, Miami -6, Green Bay +1.5, and the Lions -4.5. And our 5 Circa plays are Cowboys. We get 9.5 there, Falcons +4, Jets +11, Panthers +8, and the Cardinals +6.5. And for my college play, I'm gonna go with Oregon. Why not at this point? So
yeah,
they're getting 2 against Ohio State. I think that's a little weird. They keep winning. Not getting enough love here. It was Ryan Day, another big spot. So I'm gonna take the points with Oregon.
Okay. I'm going to take Michigan, getting I think 13.5, 14 against Bama.
13.5.
I'm going to play the angle here of just first year coach for Bama. Let's see how he rallies the troops. I feel like they're probably deflated from missing the playoff. So in Michigan, they're going to be up for this game playing Alabama. Anyway, new coaching staff in place. This game, I just feel like means a lot more to them in general. I know it means a lot to the Alabama coach, but how will the players respond for missing the playoff? Because clearly that is their goal from the start of the season. So it just seems like a lot. So
you're which side are you taking then?
Michigan.
Yeah, you're going to take Michigan. Yeah, 13.5 is a lot in that game, man. But it's I've done pretty good at staying away from the non-gambling on any of the other bowls this year. I'm going to try to keep it that way. I might put a couple on Iowa State just to kill time today. But I have no feel for the Clones game today.
I like Miami, but I grabbed it at 1.5. So
yeah, it did open. You're up to 3.5 now, I think.
Yeah.
So. All right, buddy. Well, you got anything else before we get out of here?
No, man. Good luck.
All right, man. Again, though, get your money line of the week dog plays in 2 weeks in a row with no winners. Jake and the boys over at Berkwood Farms, which is fantastic, have upped the gift card this week to $150. It'll keep going up if you don't have winners. So get your money line dog picks in this week. It has to be +5 or more to be eligible, and they have to win outright. Sean Roberts, who didn't understand the rules and thought you just had to pick the lines, got it too. And he got right one of the weeks and didn't even know he did really better than he thought he did. Oh, it's so funny, Sean. But again, get your money line plays in. Just go to the comment section on any of our social pages, and we'll get that in. And Chris does a good job looking that stuff up. But thanks again to our sponsors there at Berkwood. Thanks again to Pig for producing for us. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope they had a good Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. As always, I'm Ted. He's Small. Cash that ticket.